Welcome to each and everyone. Welcome to our homeroom guidance orientation. So it is a reorientation and updates on the revised implementation of the homeroom guidance program, or what you call HGP, during crisis situation for school year 2021 to 2022. By the way, I am Ira Perlway Aliwalas, the guidance designate of Laiban Integrated School in Barangay Laiban, Tanay Rizal. So why we are implementing the homeroom guidance program? So this is because it is based on, or it has a DepEd memo, a memorandum DMOUCI 2021-346. So this is from Diosdado M. San Antonio, the Undersecretary for Curriculum and Instruction. And the subject of the memo was revised implementation of homeroom guidance or HG during crisis situation for school year 2021-2022. So rationale. Homeroom guidance is a comprehensive, developmental, and proactive program designed to equip K-12 learners with life skills on three domains. So the first one is academic development, personal and social development, and career development. So homeroom guidance aims to develop the academic status of our learners, and also it aims to develop the personal abilities or the personal skills of our learners, as well as their social development, or how they're going to interact with other people, as well as their career development, also in line with the career guidance program. Okay, so we also have a career guidance program, which has been also a program designed for the grade 10 students and grade 11 and grade 12. In K to 12 program, the most important of this program is it is designed to develop and equip our learners with life skills. Okay, so our homeroom guidance, this is also, it serves as a tool that would promote proactive, preventive, and educative methods to promote the learner's development of life skills. So in HG program, it has a lot of activities that will promote the life skills or develop the life skills of our learners. Homeroom guidance also, this has also includes an information competence of mental health in the K to 12 curriculum. So as you all know, we are still experiencing that pandemic, and because of this pandemic, it has causes a lot of stress towards our learners as well as our teachers. So homeroom guidance was designed to help aid the mental health of our learners. So we as the implementers of homeroom guidance, we are trying to help our learners cope up with their mental stress and other things that has been going on their minds. Homeroom guidance also, it is a part of the information services that is primarily under guidance and counseling program. Homeroom guidance promotes first one, rational thinking. Okay, number two, healthy behavior. And number three, a positive disposition. So rational thinking means it is the ability to consider the relevant variables of a situation and to access, organize, and analyze relevant information. So for example, what are the relevant information? For example, facts, opinions, judgments, and even data to arrive at a sound conclusion. Okay, so in homeroom guidance, we are helping our learners to develop their ability to find some relevant variables so that they will be able to use that one to arrive at a sound conclusion, to make a rational thinking, or rather a rational conclusion, a rational decision. The second one is the healthy behavior. Homeroom guidance also promotes healthy behavior. So, as I've mentioned a while ago, that HG promotes the life skills of our learners. Okay, and also it also aims to develop the mental health of the students. So, if being healthy, it also includes the mental health of our learners. And the last one, the positive disposition. What do you mean by positive disposition? So this means having an optimistic outlook and attitude towards life. So it's very important to be positive even if we are experiencing all the adversities, all the problems in life. Also having a positive disposition can be beneficial, especially when keeping one's self motivated and helps in achieving personal goals and career objectives. Okay? So it's very important for our learners to have a positive outlook in life. So even if they are experiencing some struggles or some challenges in life, they still find the positivity despite of everything like that. Okay. So HG deals with issues such as academic failures, school dropouts, bullying, unhealthy sexual behavior, teenage pregnancy, drug addiction, online and social media addiction, and confusion in and or poor career choice. And other challenges that beset our learners today were considered in developing the program. So we in HG programs we have a lot of activities that deals with issues like this, especially the bullying, unhealthy sexual behavior, even drug addiction, especially the online and social media addiction, which has been very rampant nowadays. Since our learners has been staying at home, they're under modular distance learning or online distance learning, so they didn't be able to get the chance to go to school and to learn to school every day. So they are learning towards the comfort of their home. Like so, they are so much more exposed to online and social media, which can be lead to addiction. So, what is the philosophy of the homeroom guidance? The philosophy of homeroom guidance is it believes that every learner is unique and has the ability to develop him or herself using his or her own learning and experiences from family, community, school, and society. This shall be realized through the collaborative efforts of family, school, community, government, and other institutions. Okay, so homeroom guidance alone cannot achieve this philosophy. We need the help of the other family members, the school, the local community, even the government, and other social institutions. Okay, that has been surrounded by the learners. So, homeroom guidance believes that every learner is unique, every person is unique. They has or every learner has their own abilities, strengths, and even weaknesses. So how about the vision? What is the vision of homeroom guidance? The vision of a homeroom guidance shall complement the department's goal, which is to produce holistically developed Filipinos who are able to achieve academic success, demonstrate healthy behavior, exemplify positive disposition, and systematically plan their future. So it shall produce learners who can work for the common good of society while uploading the international standards. Okay, so this is what homeroom guidance envisions. Okay, that every Filipino must be holistically developed. They must achieve academic success right, towards learning, demonstrate healthy behavior, okay, positive disposition in life, even though that we are sometimes or most of the time challenged, we still have this positive outlook in life and systematically plan their future. So how can we be able to achieve that? Of course, with the help of the career guidance. Okay. So as I've mentioned earlier, even in the junior high, we already introduced the career guidance program or or what you call CGP to the students. Right? If I'm not mistaken, this has been managed by, if not the advisor, then therefore the values formation teacher. Well, okay, so how about the mission? What is the mission of homeroom guidance? So the mission of the homeroom guidance is it is dedicated to address the academic, personal, and social and career development needs of the learners in a developmental, comprehensive, and proactive manner. This shall be realized through the collaborative efforts of family, school, community, government, and other institutions. Okay, so as we believe that that no man is an island. So every learner, if we're going to develop that person, that learner itself, so therefore we must be needing the help of each and everyone's family. Okay, every member of the family, the school, the community, the government, and other institutions. Okay, so we are like building a home that part by part it has a very important role to play in one's life. Okay, so HG is dedicated to address the academic issues, the personal, social, and career development needs of the learners. Okay, so every learner we must be needing some guidance, especially in their career development needs. So this is the framework of our homeroom guidance program. So this has been based on the 5 theoretical bases. Okay, and it also has a series of legal bases. So hindi lang siya talaga in-implement na basta wala siyang basihan. Okay, so we have theoretical basis and legal basis. And if you are going to look at our framework, we have there the home, the community and other institutions, and the school. Okay, so we shall be needing these different institutions or different important parts of the community to develop a holistically developed Filipinos. Okay, so in order for us to develop a learner, so we must be needing the help of every family member, the schools, the teachers, okay, the community, and other institutions. So what are the 3 domains of homeroom guidance? So the first domain of homeroom guidance is the first one, academic development domain. So this refers to the creative and critical thinking, communication skills, and problem-solving skills of the learners. The second domain is what we call personal and social development domain. In personal and social development, it aims to develop the interpersonal and intrapersonal skills of self-awareness, coping with emotions and stress, and resilience. And the third one, the career development domain. So learners, delivery of their interests, talents, and skills. Okay? Their problem solving and planning, and even exploring their career options and opportunities. So this has been addressed by the homeroom guidance program, the academic development domain, the personal and social development domain, and the career development domain. So if you will notice, the program aims to develop a holistically competent learner, right? With the help of other teachers, the family members, the other the members, and other people around that specific learner. So in the junior high school, so this I just got 3 examples of the homeroom guidance modules used by our advisors in the junior high in Dep Ed. So these are the examples for grade 7, for grade 8, and this is the one for grade 9. Okay, so yeah, I think we also have in grade 10, but I didn't be able to include the sample, only the 3. Okay, but we have the grade 10, right? And this is also for senior high school, for the grade 11 and grade 12. Okay, so we have a lot of modules. It depends for the quarter. So every quarter until 4th quarter, we have at least 5 to 6 modules. So it depends on the indicators found in our card. So what are the objectives that we must develop, or we must use? Okay, so assessment of learners development and monitoring of the program. So how are we able to monitor the development of the program? So learners development shall be addressed or shall be assessed through their portfolio and performance tasks. So with the use of the activities found in the module, they are expected to have their portfolio and performance tasks, and all the things that they did in their homeroom guidance, they're going to compile it in their portfolio. So homeroom guidance grades must be reflected in the SF9 and SF10 using the following descriptions. So what is SF9? The school form 9. So that is the report card of the learner. How about in SF10? The SF10 or school form 10 refers to the permanent record of the learner. So these are the description that we're going to use. No chance to observe, NO, needs improvement, NI, developing D, insufficiently developed, SDR, and the developed and commendable, DC. So I have here with these are the verbal interpretations. So for NO or not chance to observe, the learner did not submit outputs or has not shown any of the target competency in a particular quarter. For NI, the learner accomplished and submitted only 30% of the output in a particular quarter or has not acquired the target competencies. For letter D, the learner accomplished and submitted 60% of the output in a particular quarter or has acquired some of the target competency. Okay, so in developing, we have 60%. In needs improvement, only 30% of the output. How about insufficiently developed? Insufficiently developed or SD, the learner accomplished and submitted 90% of the output in a particular quarter or has acquired the target competency. And the last one, the developed and commendable, which has the highest in verbal interpretation, the learner accomplished and submitted 100% of the output in a particular quarter and has acquired the target competency and showed commendable application in real life situations. Wow, so that is exemplary, right? Okay, so this is the assessment form of the homeroom guidance. Homeroom guidance learners development assessment for school year 2021 to 2022. So this is for junior high school. So to the class advisor, check the box to indicate your assessment guided by the scale below. So what is the scale? 0 for no chance to observe, 1 for needs improvement, 2 for developing, 3 for sufficiently developed, and 4 for developed and commendable. Okay, so let us see the competencies for first quarter. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 competencies under first quarter. Okay, so the subject teacher, or rather the advisor, must see to it or must check thoroughly the portfolio of the learner so that he or she will be able to guide or to grade properly the HG of the students. Okay, this is until fourth quarter, but I only got some samples, so until second quarter only. Okay, how about for senior high school? So this is for senior high school. So if you'll notice, they are only the same. They use the same scale. Okay, 0 for no chance to observe, 1 for needs improvement, 2 for developing, 3 for sufficiently developed, and 4 for developed and commendable. Okay. So these are the competencies. So this one I got it for until 3 quarter. Okay. So for example, for quarter 1, value oneself. So is that number 4, number 3, 2, 1, or no chance to observe 0? So you advisor, you just have to check it. How did you assess the homeroom guidance that you implemented to your students? Okay. So this is under fourth quarter also, as we all know that the modules is until fourth quarter. Okay, so as I've mentioned earlier, funny the memo that homeroom guidance must be reflected in the SF9 or report card. Okay, so ano ba yung pinalitan niya? So ano ba yung pandagdag ba to sa card? Okay, so in our old card format, meron tayong nakikita doon, di ba yung mga core values natin, maka-Diyos, makatao, makakalikasan, at makabansa. Then meron tayong mga behavior statements. Then for first to fourth quarter, sasabihin lang natin yung ranking nila, kung mga ratings nila as AO, SO, RO, or NO for not observed. Okay? So, ito po yung pinalitan ng homeroom guidance. So, ngayon, we do not have these core values anymore. Instead, we have the development assessment of the homeroom guidance. So, ito po yung sa junior high school. Ano po? So, yan yun. Ganyan na yung itsura niya. So, sasabihin mo lang dyan is Yun nga yung kanina, yung yung 0 if going to check for no chance to observe, 1 for needs improvement, 2 for developing. Pero kapag nasa card na po siya, checkan nyo na lang yun. Okay? So, yan. Halina po tayo dyan. Kapag sa card na or sa SF9 na, checkan nyo na lang siya kung if you think na identify the methods of effective study habits toward lifelong learning. So, ito yung competency. Nakita mo talaga sa kanya yan. Right? Then, sa tingin mo, ito ay develop na siya 100% and commendable. Therefore, you conclude na checkan mo na ngayon yung number 4 doon sa kanyang card. Okay, doon sa homeroom guidance. Yan. So, ito naman po yung sa grades 11 and grades 12. So, ayan. So, ganyan hanggang sa 4th quarter. Okay, so yan din yung itsura niya. So, yun lang. So, ganun lang siya. So, starting this year, 2021 to 2022, so as stated in the memo that we are going to use now the homeroom guidance and also the homeroom guidance modules. Tuturo natin siya sa mga bata. Okay, gagawan din natin siya ng weekly home learning plan. Nakaplan yun. Tapos may portfolio rin sila so that we'll be able to check the outputs of the learners. Okay, para ma-checkan natin sila so that we'll be able to assess their output. Okay, so para may maisagutan tayo dito sa kanilang report cards. Okay, so yun lang po. So that would be all. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye!